Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The famous gunfight at the OK Corral had its inception in the holdup of a Sandy Bob line stage. After the death of Old Man Clanton, Marshal Earp thought he saw another chance to split the Clantons' outfit by tricking the outlaws into gunning each other down. Wyatt knew that if this failed, there would have to be a fight to the finish between the John Laws of Tombstone and the Clanton gunfighters.
All right, you know what to do.
All I did was hold the horses. I didn't shoot. The others done the shooting.
Who planned for you to heist that stage?
Brocious and Ringo.
The Clanton boys and the McLowrys were not in on it?
No, there wasn't.
Doc, you and Virgil come with me. You handcuff him, put him on his horse. All right, then we're agreed. Doc, you talk to Brocious and Ringo. Virgil and I'll see the Clanton boys.
Just tell Ike that Brocious and Ringo collected the entire 80,000 from the holdup. He'll never know they didn't get it all. That should start the fire under him.
That should work. What are you going to say to Ringo and Brocious?
Just advise them, but in a friendly way, that they'll have to divvy up the whole 80,000 between the McLowrys and the Clantons.
You're going to let them know we caught Luther King?
No, we'll sneak him into town after dark. Keep him in a hotel room under guard.
Brilliant, Deacon. Brilliant. Keep all the boys guessing.
Yeah, that'll increase the pressure, huh, Verge? I'll go tell Mort.
Wyatt's toughening up. At last.
It's a good idea to stir up some trouble in the Clanton outfit. It's just one catch.
Catch?
We could get caught in the middle.
That's the risk we have to take.
Clanton boys at home?
They don't want to see you.
Well, we want to see them.
You and Virgil got a nerve coming here.
Take it easy now, Billy. Have they got more sense than to come here and start a fight on our own property? Now, what's on your mind, Wyatt?
We'd like to talk inside, Ike, if you don't mind.
Now listen,
See? Now, Papa always invited him in, so we'll go along with that. We'll act real polite. Come on in, Wyatt.
I figure you boys didn't plan it. They murdered one of the passengers and the driver and shot at Bob Paul. Real botched up job. Typical Brocious Ringo operation.
How much they get?
$80,000 in bullion? Wells Fargo's kind of mad about it.
$80,000? Well, how do you like that? Looks like Ringo and Brocious have pulled another freeze out on us.
According to Earp.
Maybe they only wanted to surprise you, Billy.
Billy, you know the McClowrys ain't gonna like this a bit. Seems like that ever since Papa died, Ringo and Brocious have got so big-headed to think they can pull anything.
We're wasting our time, Wyatt. Let's get back on the trail.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm going to bring in those 4 men. Try and make a deal with them. Maybe they'll decide to talk.
About what?
We have no proof that Ringo and Brocious ordered them to heist that stage.
We only suspect that you and the McClowry boys didn't order it. It don't amount to much in the outfit anymore.
Oh, well, just a minute. You
Kind
don't...
of sad, isn't it? When your old man was alive, he used to take his 75% cut. I guess family courage is kind of running out.
Why, Billy, that's all right. Take it easy. He might just be doing us a favor.
Liars. Ringo and Brocious wouldn't dare hold out on us.
Now, just hold your temper, Billy.
He called me a coward.
Well, never mind. We'll just have to have a little talk with the McClowrys.
What for?
Well, now, Billy, you don't want everything that Papa's built up taken away from us, do you?
Lying John Law talk.
Yeah, well, what if it ain't?
Well, then we'll just fix Ringo and Brocious. Me and the McClowrys can take them.
Now you're talking straight, Billy. Now you're talking straight. Well, what are we going to say to Doc?
Nothing. Let Doc say it. He sent for us.
Business must be good. First time I ever saw you boys dressed up better than your horses.
That's Ringo's idea.
Well, I figure a big outfit like ours ought to look important. You called us here to talk about clothes, Doc? Nope. I kind of like Bill Leonard. Wyatt's after him for that stage heist.
Oh? Yes?
Him and the others could have done a neater job. You know, they killed a driver and one of the passengers. That's a murder charge. And they winged Bob Paul, who recognized him. And the worst of it is there was 80,000 on that stage, and they only got a fourth of it. I ran into some of your friends up at Galeyville. They was all head up.
Who?
You know I don't mention names.
You trying to warn us about something, Doc?
I am warning you. Your boys are customers at my faro table.
Pigeons, you mean, Doc?
I go about my work with a certain gravity, Brocious. What Tombstone pays me as a part-time John Law wouldn't pay half my liquor bills.
Now, Doc's got a point to make. Go ahead, Doc.
To be precise, I've heard some ugly talk that you and Brocious haven't been playing fair with the Clanton boys and the McLowrys. That could start some serious trouble in the outfit.
Who'd start anything with Ringo and me?
Let Doc have his say.
Thank you, Ringo. I'll summarize. The last thing I want is fighting. I lose good customers that way. So I warn you. I don't like your attitude toward the Clantons. It's no good. There's always somebody ready to squeal about a job. To get even because you left the Clantons out of it.
Squeal on us? Nobody'd dare.
That's right. The whole outfit would turn on a squealer. You know that, Doc.
All right. I've given you a friendly warning. You boys aren't acting too smart these days.
How's that for go? We ain't smart enough to suit Doc.
There's more to it.
What, for instance?
Ike Clanton and the McLowrys are sore at us about that stage heist.
But they won't squeal to the law, Ringo.
Maybe not. But just the same, we'll watch.
Let's see what this is all about. Look, it's working. Printed writing, no signature. The OK Corral, they could be setting you up,
I'm
Wyatt.
sure it's for Mike.
You better take Morgan and me with you.
Hey, just clam up if you came along. I'll talk to him alone. Sheriff Behan.
Behan, what's he done now?
He found out where we stashed Luther King, got rid of habeas corpus, turned him loose.
It's our only witness against Ringo and Brocious. We better go after King.
No, he's got too much of a head start. Probably wouldn't testify against him anyway. Our best bet now is Ike Clanton.
Over here. Are you sure that nobody saw you?
I patrol here all the time. People will think it's just routine.
Well, I talked to Frank and Tom McClowry.
Oh?
Well, they don't exactly believe that Ringo and Brocious are working around us.
All right, forget it.
No, I mean, they believe the same as you do, that the only way to prove that would be to catch those men, and they might talk.
Have you any idea where I can find them?
Oh, yeah, not exactly.
Well, when you find out, you let me know.
Oh, wait, there's one other little thing. I hear that Wells Fargo was offering $2,000 apiece for those men. Is that right? Well, would I get that reward?
Well, certainly. You can pay me, and I'll give it to you in cash. I'll put that in writing.
Oh, no, I take your word for it. Well, you'll hear from me tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Stand out. Ike's message said noon sharp. You go in the front, and I'll duck around the back.
Make him come to the point fast. Ringo and Brocious have spies at Charleston, you know.
If Ike is at the bar, you talk to him for a while. Everybody knows that you're on speaking terms with the Clantons.
I'll cover you, Wyatt. Then Ike can drift to the back room, right?
Right.
Listen, Wyatt, I got two conditions to this deal.
Name him.
Well, the first is I want you to promise that nobody knows nothing about this whole thing.
I promise.
And the other thing is, suppose you don't get them both live. Do I still get the reward?
Well, I have to telegraph Wells Fargo about that.
Well, how long will that take?
A couple of hours.
Yeah, well, you send Doc Holliday with the answer. I'll be over at the Oriental. You know, I'm taking a big chance on this. If Ringo and Brocious ever find out about it, they'll have the whole bunch after me.
I'll send the telegram. Howdy, Mr. Smith.
Going in now, Marshal. Don't reckon there's any answer.
No. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
You can scrub behind the counter now. I'll go fetch the coffee.
Yes, sir.
Busted here.
Hey, kid, in here.
Earp got a telegram. Earp got a telegram from Wells Fargo that they pay the reward, dead or alive. Somebody talked.
Did you find out who?
No, but it sure looks funny, Mr. Brocious. I saw Ike Clanton talking to Doc Holliday at the Oriental.
We gotta get out to Lost Stogie Camp before Earp says, let's hit leather. Get out of the way.
He spilled it, and I think he's telling the truth. Ike says that some of our men are holed up in Lost Ogie Canyon. That's on the Bisbee Trail. He also says that one of them has some buckshot in him.
Paul says he hit one. We can get there by tomorrow sunup if we hustle. Looks good.
Hold your fire! Ringo approach! Oh, hey, Earp's coming. Now you men grab leather and head for Mexico. Get out of here. Don't stop. Oh, get this stuff out. Over. We better get out of here. We can't. We gotta stall Earp long enough for them men to get away.
Well, there's Lost Ogie Canyon.
Looks fishy to me.
Ike Clanton always was a liar.
Hold your fire. They're shooting high.
Ringo and Brocious. Let's kill them.
No! Brocious! Ringo! Throw down your guns. We're coming in.
Why don't we run? Give Earp an excuse to gun us. Besides, there's something I want to worm out of him.
Who tipped you off we were coming here?
You want to make a deal, Marshal?
Name it.
Well, you tell us who squealed about this hideout, and I'll tell you.
That ain't a fair shake.
Shut up, I'm talking. Now, is it a deal, Marshal?
No deal. If I did have any informers, I wouldn't set them up for you.
Well, you're not going to save anybody if we already know who done it.
Ringo's just killing time, Wyatt. Yeah, the men we want are heading south while we stand here and jabber.
Try and catch him, why don't you?
We'll do just that, Curly. Go get the horses. This time, if there's any squealing, it'll be done in court.
You real sure Ike's the one who turned on us? No, but I'm going to get the truth out of him. And I want to tackle him alone.
Yeah, he's more scared of you.
I can't eat anything. Oh, I sure do wish Papa were here.
Oh, sit down, Ike. Swallow some sand for your craw.
Man can't digest his food with you moaning like a coyote, Ike. Come and eat.
I ain't hungry. It's Ringo and Brocious. Well, Ringo's the only one getting off his horse. You think maybe they come out here to give us our cut of the money?
Shut up and keep shut. I'll do the talking.
Yeah, all right, Frank. Hello, Johnny.
Well, what do we got here? A meeting of honest ranchers?
Not all, Ringo. Tom and I just dropped in.
Lots of grub left. Grab a chair.
Yeah, I'll go out and get Brocious. Tell him to light down. Come on in.
No, we ain't got time, Ike. The Earps hit Lost Ogie Canyon at sunup.
Well, they did?
Yeah, but they didn't get what they come after. Me and Brocious stalled them with a few questions.
Get the answers?
One answer. It was kind of funny.
Yeah?
Seems Earp says that Ike is the one who tipped him about our boys being holed up at Lost Ogie. Ain't that a laugh?
Well, why would I tell him that?
He said you also said they were the ones who held up the stage.
Oh, Earp's a dirty liar. Oh, now, Johnny, you don't believe Earp.
Well, now, where's your sense of humor, Ike? I said I thought it was funny, didn't I?
Ringo's always talking humorous.
He better be.
We don't like
Oh, now,
jokes.
Tom. Now, Frank, now, let's don't get sore now. Now, Johnny, tell him you don't believe Earp.
You don't think I listen to no John Law now, do you? Frank, Tom, I just thought you'd enjoy a little joke, that's all. I guess my joke must have missed. Well, I wish I could visit with you longer, but I got some business in Charleston. So long.
So long, Johnny.
Yeah. Goodbye, Ike.
You reckon Brocious and Ringo believe Earp?
Yes, they do.
Well, you know what that means. Well, I'll tell you, it means that they're going to turn the whole bunch against me, and maybe against you, too, just because they don't want to give us our cut of that money. And then you know what they'll do? They'll kill every one of us right in the back, one by one. Now, look, Frank, now how can I square this?
That's easy. Kill the Earps.
Kill what?
That's right. If you don't, Ringo and Brocious will kill you.
Oh, you're just talking, Frank.
No. He ain't just talking.
Yeah, that's right. You gun the Earps. And then that'll prove that I didn't have any dealings with anybody. And then Ringo and Brocious, they'll have to believe me. Yeah, that's the answer. We'll gun the Earps.
Hold it, Earp. I can hold it.
Dirty double-crossing snake. You told Ringo and Brocious, didn't you?
Go on to bed, Ike. You're drunk.
Yeah, I'm drunk, but I'll be sober tomorrow. You know where you'll be, you and all your brothers? You'll be dead. You better start praying. All your Earps will be dead tomorrow.
What's that all about? Too much liquor, Morgan.
I don't know. Somebody did tell Brocious and Ringo where we were going and when. Shouldn't we explain to Ike?
No, the harm's already been done. As for tomorrow, Ike's the biggest coward I know. I don't plan on any of us being dead.
You hear me, Earp? Tomorrow's the day!
The forces of law and order in Tombstone were left with no choice but a showdown. A stable yard called the OK Corral would be the scene of the most famous gunfight in the history of the Old West. 34 shots would be fired with deadly intent. It would take just 30 seconds to determine whether Clanton outlaws were to rule Arizona or whether Wyatt Earp's long struggle to uphold the law would continue.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.